You say, today's story is Noah and the Ark.
Today's story is Noah and the Ark.
Very good. Let me read it, shall I? When God first made the world, it was very beautiful. Everything was peaceful and everyone was happy. But people did not respect the world or each other. This made God sad. People were selfish, cruel, and wicked. They were mean to each other and fought over everything. This made God angry. One man above all others was good, honest, and hard-working. His name was Noah. God was pleased with Noah, his wife, and their 3 sons and their wives. So one night God spoke to Noah in a dream. I am going to flood the world and wash it clean again, God told Noah. You will need to build a huge wooden ark to save your family and 2 of every living creature. The next day, Noah, his wife, and their sons and wives began the enormous task God had given them. They used the best wood they could find, and slowly the ark took shape. We must give it a roof of reeds and coat it with tar to make it watertight, said Noah. Eventually the ark was finished. It was 133 meters long, 22 meters wide, and 13 meters high. There were 3 decks with lots of different rooms for Noah and his family, and all of the animals. Now we must find food for everyone, said Noah. And while they loaded the ark, Noah's neighbors looked on and laughed. Next, Noah collected 1 pair of every animal, just as God had asked him to. The animals hopped, crawled, slithered, and were carried into the ark, 2 by 2. Spiders. Do you like spiders?
No.
Because they're scary. Noah's neighbors laughed even louder, but Noah trusted God. 1 week later, God sent the first storm clouds and it began to rain. Rivers, lakes, and oceans quickly swelled. Water flooded the land, and the ark floated away. But Noah and his family trusted God to keep them safe. It rained, and the world was washed clean by an enormous flood, as God had wished. Soon even the highest mountains were covered by the water, and still the rain came. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Then as quickly as it started, it stopped. The ark came to rest on the top of a huge mountain. I can't see anything but water, said Noah, peeking out. Then God sent a wind to begin drying up the water, and the sun shone down on the flood. Noah waited for a week. Then he sent out a raven. If there is dry land anywhere, the raven will find it, he said to himself. But the raven soon came back to the ark. Noah waited another week, and then he sent out a dove. This time the dove flew back with an olive branch. When Noah sent the dove out the next week, it did not return. The dove had found land. God said to Noah, "The flood is over. It is time for you and your family to leave the ark. Go out into the world with the creatures and begin again," said God.
There's penguins.
There's penguins as well, yeah.
Look, bees, owls. Why there 2 owls, 2 bees, and 2 doves, and 2 monkeys, and 2 butterflies, and 2 ladybugs, and 2 parrots?
So there's one of each, isn't there? There's a girl and a boy.
Girl and a boy.
Yeah. God promised never to flood the world again. As a sign of his vow, he made a rainbow to remind everyone of his promise. The end.
We've just read Noah and the Ark.
And this book is written by Miles Kelly and illustrated by Anna Jones.